it's firing! It's shooting at something! We killed one of those mutts! Oh, we're running out of hydrogen. Oh, where's the base? Yeah. Oh, okay. Run, 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 run. First of all, let's change to the luminous, vivid Tangelo. Our color of choice. Hi guys, and welcome back to a fantastic new sunrise here in Space Engineers. And as you can probably tell, up there we have the new Gatling gun for our rover, Buggy. Today we are going to start working on our mining for this area, or basically the concept for our mining. As you can see, there's a lot of unfinished blocks around here. I really hate that look, and we have the build and repair system, Bob, that's going to fix this for us, but we need to feed Bob with materials. So we need to handle some way of mining. And the first thing we are looking at today is we're going to make as small as a mining drone as we can possibly manage. What's basically going to be more or less a flying drill. So let's not waste any more time and let's get right down to this. So let's set up our build menu for this. We are going to need a landing gear. We're going to need the drill. We are going to need a battery. We are going to need a connector. We're going to need an antenna. We're going to need a gyro. We are going to need a remote control block, a camera. Or did I say gyros? Yes, we have the gyros, and we're going to need conveyor systems. But let's see, just if I take this one and just make this number 4 my conveyor hotbar. So conveyors, let's see, we need those. I also need a conveyor sorter. Conveyor sorter there. Now we want a small conveyor sorter. And is there like an ejector? There's an ejector, yeah. Ejectors. Okay. Back to 3, we need an ore detector. Ore detector. There. Okay. Some computers. Let's make 10. Oh! It's firing! It's shooting at something! What are you shooting at? That means that there's a wolf over here. Come on, let's see. Where are you shooting? We killed one of those mutts! Where is it? Where is it? Is there a dead wolf here somewhere? There must be a dead wolf here somewhere. Is it over here? Oh, we're running out of hydrogen. Oh, where's the base? Yeah. Oh, okay. Run.
Fuel critical.
Yeah, whatever. Fantastic. Great job. There must have been something out there, right? Because, I mean, it just doesn't fire on it. I could have been like one of those unknown signals, the useless ones. It could have been that. There you are. Fantastic. Is this 2? 1. Okay, there I have it. 1, 5. That's my light armor, normal light armor square. You use these for everything, right? Or at least to move around and stuff. So let's see. So this is the drill. I'm thinking, we should see if we can manage with just the drill inventory, and if we don't have to micromanage the inventory inside of the little drone here, then we can also maybe make some small some small cargo containers. Let's see now, we can put this on the side here for now. There. I'll probably be cutting a lot because I want to weld this up as we are going. Okay, so I don't think we really went through what my idea here is. I want to build a small, like a flying drill. That's going to be the drone. And then maybe next episode we'll look at trying to make some kind of a trailer for the rover that will hold more cargo storage and so forth and so on. So we can drive around, not having to fly that far with the drone itself. And I have a name for this already. It's going to be the Prospector. It's going to be the Prospector. So for, let's see, we know we need a battery for this. We know we need a connector. Let's see. If we hook this directly up to the small conveyor junction there. Let's see how that is going to affect this. Oh, come on now, there. There. Yep. So then we have 2 blocks below here, and the battery will be 2 blocks above, so 3. Let's see about the battery. The battery can be here. I'm thinking at least two thrusters in each direction. We're going to need 2 remote controls. One facing the drill direction. So I'll put it there. And one that we will use to control the land, basically. So here. There will be a camera in front of both of these. Did I put that the right way? I hope so. I'll put the camera in front of it. Let's see the camera. There, that's the right way. Put the camera there, okay. So we're going to need a gyro on this thing. 6. Let's hope we can manage, let's try to manage with 1 gyro. We're not aiming at massive quantities with this one. Let's start thinking about the thrusters. We can put them here. Small atmospheric thrusters. There we have them. So if we look at 2 going this way, we try to put 2 going forwards. We are going to need upwards thrust, because when you're inside a small cave with a construction like this, you will get confused by direction and something you load it, so we need upwards thrust as well. At least that's my thinking here. So let's just get that put in right away. If we put them there, then I can have we can put them there, then we can have the backwards thrust here. And it'll be cool to have it quite a lot forward like this, because then we can add stuff behind it. Are you shooting? Where is he shooting? Interesting. Maybe I should lower the range just to get a look at those bloody mutts that he's killing. There. So the other backwards thruster will wait till we've disconnected this boy. Left and right now. Left and right. Left. So right and left. We can lower those. We can lower those one. Lower those. There and there. And then we have more of a... Okay, so I don't have a... well, we're going to need timers. Okay, let's get some of this stuff welded up now, so we can get a better overview over where we are at. The thing is, once you start adding this, and this is like the last time I think I made a drill drone, I realized that if you first have one drill, you need so much stuff behind it that you can basically make two. But let's weld this up and see how far we are. I'm going to hook up this one to the conveyor system so that I can pull things in and out of the buggy as I need to. So let's see, do we have all directions? No, we don't have backwards. Oh yeah, we do. We have backwards there, and we will put one backwards on this side once we cut this guy loose. So let's see, we need an antenna. We need an antenna. Completed antenna. We need antenna, and we need some kind of sorting. One, that's this one. And on that I'm going to need a sorter. Conveyor sorter. We need this to throw out stone, right? That's the idea here. We want to dump stone. We want to dump stone. There. So we're filling that side, then we can fill this side as well. We want an antenna. Where is the antenna? 5. There is the antenna. The antenna. Let's angle it out like this. Now the one thing we haven't built is an ore detector. So where do we put the ore detector? If I move the other timer block there, I can build it there. Yep, let's do that. Get that one there. Okay. Figure out what kind of thruster that was in a while. Let's see, we need 9. We want the ore detector there. It was a sideways thruster, it was a left thruster. There. More welding. What I'm a little bit worried about now is the fact that if we drop this guy now, he may not have enough power on board to hold himself up. So let's see. Could try to fly it. Does it matter if it falls down? I shouldn't. It should be able to take that, and then we can build a motor on it and load it with ice if we need to refill the battery. So what we should do is just to move the. What we should do is to make a place where we can land it without any other sorts of fuss. Just up here, it's good enough. If we build a connector there. So I save. And then, wait, save as. We are now in episode 5, the Prospector. So let's see. What are we cutting down here now? So it can hold itself up, but we have no idea for how long, right? So inventory. Cannot control. Probably need to be set up with remote control. Do this 1, and this is main remote control. Why can't I control this? Is this because I don't have my broadcasting on? No, okay. Control. Okay. So we can control this. Oh, it's a sluggish one. It's a sluggish one. Let's see, we have 20 minutes of flight time, so no need to panic just yet. Okay, let's go out. Okay, we're still controlling it. Okay, we need to disconnect completely. So like this. Then we go into the, we go to the terminal, go to the remote control 2. We have a designated camera for this one. It's camera 2. Control. See now? We go backwards, which is up. Down. Okay, so now I just need to remember what this is actually a bit strange. I just need to, so this direction of flying now will be up, right? And we are on the top side of it, so I'll be aiming on this light. If I am, yeah, because I turned around and there. We seem to be connected. Uniform. Okay. T. Connector. This online. For now. Switch lock. Switch lock. 9. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. So this guy here should now be loading. Let's build a little control panel for him so we can go into him and take a look. D4 control. Control panel there. What's happening? Or am I taking damage? Oh no, I'm not taking damage, it's this one. Okay. Oh, whatever. Seems to be the problem. Why is everything lighting up red? Did I push a button? Oh, I pushed something going. Thank you. Oh, those symmetry fields. Do I want? it's quite okay to have these quite low on this, so I always seem to forget what side is up and down on those control panels. The round doohickey is up. Okay. Like so. There. So now we can access this one if we need to. Let's just let that guy recharge for a while. Then we can take him down and start fiddling with whatever we need to do there. Because now there's a lot of setup, maybe not be that interesting to watch. However, you know, if you don't, or I think I have a very good system for docking my ships as, let's say, automated as possible. So I use the timer blocks to dock and restart and whatever, like you probably saw in the episode where we built the rover. So when I do these let's call it the programming of the and setup of these vehicles, drones, or whatever, I think I'll leave that in and I'll let you guys decide. So make sure to leave a comment on whether you would like to see the setup of these or not. I mean, if you don't want to, you can just skip it. I'm probably not going to add timestamps for that as well, because well, my channel isn't to where I can put links up on the screen as of yet. Yeah, anyway, so when this when the prospector here has gotten some more charge, we'll fly him down and we start programming him. I think we need to reduce the magnetism on that one. Ooh, it's sluggish. It's so slow, and we're going to put ore in this thing. Yeah, that's going up. That sounded expensive. So let's why is it turning like that? Up. Do it up a bit. Like so. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh no 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 no! I have crisis. Because I have thruster damage turned on. I'll park you out there. Okay. Control. Park you out here, but oh come on! Oh, it's so sluggish. It's so sluggish. Let's just see it there. Enough. Well, yeah, we're going to put one more of those backwards thrusters here. First of all, let's change to the luminous vivid Tangelo. Our color of choice. Oh no, I can place you there. I wonder if we can put these even one more block forward. If we decide to make another downwards thrusted there. Because this, okay, let's first rename this grid. It is going to be the Prospector. Okay. We can have. I think once we fill the drill in the connector, this thing won't fly. That's what I think. That's what but we are going to save. Like I do a bit of save scumming, because basically some of these, like this game, the only option is to go into creative and test it out there, and I think it's more fun just doing it here, and you get to test it out in the real world anyway, or in-game real world, let's say. So let's start thinking about what we want with this. Before we want the timer blocks, okay, let's just get all the thrusters into one group. So that's the prospector thrusters. Save. This can put so that click back. This on and this would be on the prospector, stone dump, conveyor sorter. So let's do this one first. Let's toggle it off for now because we're going to test it in the stone mine. We are going to whitelist, and we're going to whitelist stone. Add. So we whitelist stone, drain all on, and then the way we'll adjust how this works is just turning not the ejector, because we don't want the pebbles pushed into the injector, because then we have to take them out of there ourselves. So the only thing we'll do is to toggle this block on and off depending on what we want to do, and then for the ejector we put that will always be on more or less, and throw out on. Now let's look at okay, let's rename this antenna as well. Home there. It's connected to its correct cameras here. Now I think it's just what we need to set up. We need to set up the timer blocks. Timer block launch. So the first things we want to do before we are launching, we want the batteries. Or the battery to discharge on. That's the first thing we want. Then we want the thrusters to toggle block on. The gyros, we toggle those on. The stone dump ejector will not be on by default, at least not for now. Okay. And then we can disconnect. So the connector, unlock. Okay. And for the docking, set up actions. So first of all, we want to connect. Lock. Then we want the thrusters to toggle off. We want the drill to toggle off. We want the ore detector to toggle off. We want the gyro to toggle off. We want the batteries to go into recharge. Since that's a toggle, it's really sad that that's a toggle. I wanted, if I could choose, I wanted to go so discharge on and recharge on. Because if there's something happens and you push the button twice, then you get it toggled. You have to go in and fix it manually and whatever. So it's a little bit of a hassle, this, but okay. So what have we done? We're connected. Those are off. The drill is off. That one is off. That one is off. And the batteries. And we said we're going to leave the antenna on. Oh yeah, the stone dump. So the stone dump conveyor sorted. We will toggle it off here. If not, we'll connect it to the base and we'll start spitting out whatever stone we have in the system, if we have any. Okay, so that's that. Now let's control it. So G, this will be timer, please. So the first thing we want is the launch timer. Trigger now. Okay. Then back here we want 2 drills. We can toggle the drill on and off. Do I really need that? Drill there. Let's have a toggle for the drill. If you push, even if the block is on, you still have to push this button to activate it, so that you can right click and left click it, and then drill. Toggle on off. I wonder if I made a mistake now in the setup of this, but we can check that in the timer blocks, I mean. And then I need a manual control for the stone dam. This one, conveyor sorter. Toggle block on off. And I need a remote control for the docking. But we haven't put on this yet. Control. We haven't put any lights. We probably need that. And this thing is just it's just getting fatter and fatter, basically. Okay, so is this one of those things where I need to disconnect from the grid first, then go back into the terminal and look for docking, remote control docking, and then control it? And so backwards should now lift me up. It is. That's a little bit annoying that you can't change to a different remote control when you are inside the same grid. You used to be able to do that, so that's a little bit sad, but okay. So we change whatever we need to do here, and we timer. Docking is going to be there. Trigger now. Doing a good job. Keep it up. How is our... Wow. Is that the wolf? Oh. We're going to lower the range on this thing, I think. Oh no, it doesn't matter. I like, you know, the fact that it's shooting certain things now and then. 000 prospector control, just go forwards, and 9. And now, since the batteries are in recharge mode, it's not giving the connector there any power. I'm in launch, okay. Setup actions. Recharge on off. No. Discharge on off. Put them to auto. Yeah, that's what I feared. Oh shit. No, now you're fucking up the... Oh, come on. Block off. Now you're screwing up this area. I need to fill that in with something now. Fuck it. This episode will take a lot of editing. We still have more to... What we've forgotten now is the fact that we are going to need a spotlight on this. Not just a spotlight, but we're going to need internal lights as well. 5G, we want spotlight, and I want an internal light. And we need to program those and the whole doohickey for this. Basically, when you're down in a mine, you are going to need lights around your vehicle that's going to bug me, the fact that I didn't put it in the same space. There. Ah, yep. Ah, sometimes it does that. It lags out and just passes out your... I need to set up that timer block again. I don't know how much time we have left on the... Oh, we could have put them up there. We could have put them up there. 4. Look here. There. And... there. I don't know how much more time we have left on the batteries for this thing, so maybe we should just hook it up. Control the prospector, okay. So it didn't like me being inside that other grid. 4 minutes, oh yeah, so it's high time for us to... So this is the problem, right? I need to go back into the terminal, go like this, but it's manageable. Down, 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 up and forwards, forwards, forwards. We are good. So what we have here is basically a flying drill. And you guys have to remind me, we need to install that mod that takes away that stupid overlay on the camera. Because I mean, come on, you know, with the energy they're kind of simulating, and no, with the technology they're simulating in this game. You're telling me that that's the camera technology we had? Oh, come on. If we go here then, and we go control, yeah, that helps. No, 1, and then we can go. Let's quick save here. Okay. So what we want to do now is that we want to start figuring out how much we can carry in this thing. Before we're unable to fly. So let's just see if we can fill it completely up. It's so sluggish already. Oh, I'm already like you see how difficult it is to see that that horizon bar there? This is one of the reasons why I kind of insist on having thrusters all the ways. Or like in all directions, I mean. So inventory. Oh, this is also annoying. Why can't I see the inventory of the ship? I just don't know. The remote controls didn't used to be this buggy. The connector is full. We just have to fill the drill. 3. 4. So we're basically trying to fill... Oh, you see. That's it. That's the limit. That is the limit. So what weight did we have? Let's check it out. Prospector, terminal. Oh, let's just prospector control. So 90,000 something. If we can dump some of the stone. Let's see, at what point can we... At what point do we have controls here? We can fly. Oh, okay. 4. Let's turn it off now. Can we get up? Can we get up? No. I have 10,000 in my inventory. I can remove some of this here. Just get some of that rock away. Oh, why? You know, I could just run this into the...
Inventory full.
No, I don't want to carry a rock. That's my...
Inventory full.
Carrying around stone. It feels humiliating. We can barely fly. Like 60,000. Okay, we're lifting. We're lifting 4. So around 50 is where we should stop, basically. There. So we're 48,000. Let's go up here somewhere. Let's go back to the prospector. Control. Back, down. Back. We have so little power reserve in this one. And it's the thrusters that's the main issue here. Down there, yep. And 9. Okay. And now what we should see is that we got a lot of stone in here. So stone. It's in the basic refinery. There's some in the stone conveyor sorted, but that doesn't really matter. It can stay there. So, how do we like it so far? It has its challenges. Let's see, if we move these. Because I think we have enough power, like electrical power, so to speak. That means that we could build the forward thrusters a bit forward. I mean, we could build more thrusters on the thing, is what I'm trying to say here. I want some extra upward thrust. You know, just for these final stages, and so this one I probably need to be lifted off to be able to place it. Yeah. Or is it that it needs to be one more down? Oh, no. And this one, could the backwards thrusters be put somewhere else? The backwards thrusters could be there. I need some kind of block to hook them. I can make that on them. And then I can put, yeah. So let's do like this. There. Then I need basically need a block to fix the thruster to, and I think it's fixed in the middle. Let's just see here. Wham. It's annoying that it keeps changing, you know. Why? Okay. There's supposed to be like a setting. I don't remember which one of the settings that the blocks maintain their orientation. What's happening? There. Now I think I should be able to place those thrusters there. Mm-hmm. There. We'll have one more downwards facing thruster. That leaves us with unused space there. It could be used by something. So 4, and we need lights. Like so. Like so. I'm going to need a downward light as well. So I can place this here. Place it there. This is a thing about building mining ships in gravity, is that the economy of it, when it comes to adding more stuff, or basically just building a flying thruster. So this is what I figured out the last time I was doing this as well, is that once you've added all the stuff that you need, like the infrastructure, let's say it's like that, the infrastructure you need for one drill, you can basically just add one more and add a couple of more thrusters in each direction, because yeah, sorry, I'm always mistaking Issy here for the survival kit. I don't know why. Motors. Let's get some construction components built. I'm going to set up program Issy to start making parts for us, but not just yet. And we've put absolutely no protection on this. So maybe we should add like a layer of armor. That's going to eat away from our carrying capacity, you know, and we already know we need to stay below 50,000 kilos on this one. Or was it 5,000 kilos? it's very hard to see. Those numbers are so small. I don't know why we're tipping. Why are we tipping? Oh, did I hit? Did I hit that? Mhm. Maybe we did. Let's get down here again. That hole there next to the... Okay, so we have, what, 24 hours of battery? That's ample time. Okay. Now we need to do some more of the naming, make sure that the groups are set up correctly. Oh, oh. Well, yeah, I did damage someone. Oh my god, come on. Ugh. Oh. Where did it go? Oh, all the way up there. Oh. Sometimes, you know, you wonder. G lights. Put it to 5, toggle block on off there. So that I can toggle the blocks on off, you know. If we go mining during daytime, or whatever we're going to use it for, and of course if we use it for something else, just like, I don't know, scouting during daytime or whatever. So let's save. And now let's do another, let's call it a trial mining run on this guy here. It's a little bit more, oh, it's sluggish. Could use another gyro, this one. It's sluggish. Take that gyro off. We can mount one gyro here and one gyro in there. Let's just try. Some more wolves being murdered. That's good. Control the prospector. I have to go back into it. Let's fly down here. No, we're not going to be picking up a lot of stone generally, but this is just to test the weight and whatever. And if we can build a or a trailer for the rover, that will be perfect. And we can just unload it into the rover. Okay, so stop there while this thing still flies. And yeah, so the first concept here is we'll use this little drone to and from a trailer for the rover. A bit kind of a bit like Splitsy did it in his not the playthrough he's doing now, but one before that. So the concept is there, but we're not going to copy of what he did, of course. This is boring, but we'll try to make our own take on that way of doing things, basically. So we need to go back into the terminal, grab the docking remote, and for this one I'm going to need that camera. 8 view. 8. All right. 9. And we can hear the refinery firing up. Great, 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 great. So for now, I guess we'll just be going to and fro here, grabbing some more of this stone, just to get us some basic materials, so that we can engage Bob. For that, we need to grab some LCDs, because I want to have Issy producing items for us. So we'll set up like a quota for them, and so we also make sure that Bob has some parts, and Bob can start welding up all of this area. And we need more power as well. I don't know how many of these towers I would like hanging around right now. So maybe what we should do is to build a hydrogen engine and mine a little bit of oh my lord, and mine a little bit of ice as well. But that, guys, that will be next episode. So I'm going to do some wizardry now and get a little bit of photo from or video of the prospector doing whatever he's doing, and then I'll do my final shots here. Oh, that happened again. It's bad. I need to think about going forwards for that instead of. Hello, there you are. 3. Sometimes this game, it's just oh, the bugs. Oh, space engineers. Oh, space engineers. Oh, space engineers. So guys, as the sun sets here in our little valley by the lake, in our base, Space Engineers, we have our little survival base that needs a lot of work, we have our rover, and we have our little mining drone that is far from perfect, but we are throttling along. Maybe I'll see if we add some more some more mods. I think it's a little bit ridiculous how weak the thrusters are, but I don't want overpowered thrusters either. So let's see if we can make it with the vanilla thrusters as of yet, and see how we can manage now with building a trailer for the rover and so forth and so on. But on that note, I'll catch you guys in the next one.